All right, we are on. Let's get it popping. How to fix your jump shot after the patch. Things done changed, man. You got to use some old remedies to fix that jump shot. Let everybody get in here and then we could talk some more about it. Let me handle my business before the folks start rolling in. Save. Coach Z in the building. What up, Element Ed? What's goody? All right, let me just let everybody in Discord know that we are live, and I'll get right to the chat. There we go. Millie for one. Stefan, what up? Yandel, what's goody? Glocks in the building. Sweat drip. What's goody? Stefan Marcel. Bandman in the building. Brian, what up? Your baby food. Jordan Wilson, what up, my G? What up, Jaiko? Madman Max, Sticks and Stones, what's goody, y'all? Appreciate the love, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We're talking about how to fix your jump shot after the patch. A lot of people are struggling. You guys know, if you haven't seen the video, yeah, I dropped a video on this just a little while ago. Salute to the 100. What up, Mayor? What's good? Yeah, we're on the way, Mayor. We are so close. We are on the way to 100K. We're so close. You guys can help make that happen. If you just tuned in and you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second, consider subscribing, because every single one of you guys who subscribe get us one step closer to 100K, and it's super dope. We want to make that happen. Wagwan, Slim. Wagwan. URG in the building. What up? Hey, Antonio. What up? Mike Catapano. Hopefully I didn't jack that up. What's goody, man? What up, Mark? I fixed mine, went back to the old one, and had to delete all my shots. Yeah. What up, Blake? What's going on, man? Shay Bridges, what it is. Yeah, I think that's what folks ain't realize. Zidane Dada's in the building. Wagwan. Everything, Irie. Anthony. You got that light skin Tron filter on today. I guess it's the white shirt. The white shirt gives me that Backstreet Boys feel. Every now and then, if you guys don't know, one of the leaders on our team, All City Tron, used to be on what do you call those things? Like a boys group. I don't know if you guys know, but anyway, if you type in !Tron, you go subscribe to his channel. He used to be one of the Backstreet Boys, and I have to quickly put that on him. And he left the Backstreet Boys, now in retirement, and now he's doing 2K content. You guys can go subscribe to him. Just type !Tron if you want to see a Backstreet Boy playing 2K. What that says? My art Ertin, no wreck, yeah. My art Ertin. City Big Red in the building, a boy band. There you go, a boy band. Yeah. Tron used to be the lead singer for the Backstreet Boys. So I can't even say that with a straight face, B. I'm trying to say it with a straight face, but I can't even do it. Normally I'm good at that. Our elite course delayed. I think we're still seeing some delay. Yesterday we was playing in the park, and because we're scared to go into the rec. We ended up going into the rec afterwards, and we had an amazing game, by the way. Tron is actually editing a video for that game right now. So if you guys want to see this amazing game, oh man, that joint was just so fun. The event is broken. I didn't even know there was an event. Tron said, excuse me. Load up that clip. You want to load up that clip? Y'all call for it. We loading up that clip. Hey, you guys remember, once you see this clip, you're never going to be able to unsee it. Just like me. I saw this clip. I was unable to unsee it. So if you want, pause the stream or close out the stream, something, because you're not going to be able to unsee this clip after you see it. Let me know. Put the fire emojis if you're ready for me to load up that clip. Put the fire emojis. Let me know if you want me to load it up or you need some more time. Maybe you need some more time. But I promise you this, as soon as I load the clip, There's no going back. There's just no going back. You're not going to be able to unsee this. You're not going to be able to forget this. So just fair warning. If you guys want me to put the clip, just show that in ton of fire emojis. If you don't want me to post the clip, then don't put any fire emojis, and I will just keep going and talk about the jump shot. It's on ya. If I see those fire emojis flood the screen, I'm gonna load up the clip. It looks like the homies want to see this joint. It looks like the homies want to see this joint. You're not gonna be able to unsee this joint. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all asked for it. Remember that y'all asked for the clip. Remember that. I don't want to hear nothing coming back to me. Y'all asked for this. Look at all the fire emojis. Y'all the ones who asked for it. All right. Other news, iPod King Carter confirms that he wants that burrito.
I be having to be patient with my food. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the beard don't get in it. Make sure I ain't chewing hair and shit like that. I swear to I'm a fuck my next meal up. I wanted to be a burrito. I needed to be a burrito.
In some other news, yeah, I asked for it, B. I told you. Hopefully the audio was clear. Hopefully you guys heard the audio. Yeah, I asked for it. I told y'all wasn't going to be able to unsee the joint. I tried to tell y'all y'all wasn't going to. Now the joint is going to be, you're probably going to have nightmares about the joint and all sorts of weird stuff is going to happen in your sleep. Yo, that joint had me dead, bro. Salute to the homie iPod King Carter for being a good sport about this stuff. They said, stop, no more fire emojis. They said, yo, chill. Stop with the fire emojis, B. Yo, that joint, I watching, I'm still in tears, bro. I still get into tears watching that joint. Oh, man. What up, King Natty? Agent Q. And big pause. Burrito, you know what? We got to do it one more time. Some other news, iPod King Carter confirms that he wants that burrito.
I be having to be patient with my food. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the beard don't get in it. Make sure I ain't chewing hair and shit like that. I swear to I'm a fuck my next meal up. I wanted to be a burrito. I needed to be a burrito.
In some other news, oh man, oh man, yo, I don't know how iPod is gonna try to get me back, but I have a feeling he's gonna try to get me back. So I'm gonna do my best not to have any pause type of moments anytime in the near future, because if he starts, if he tries to get me back, you know what? Yeah, yeah, I'm dead too, Agent. I'm dead. I'm dead too, B. I am dead too. Yo, you know what? I got another one, man. I shared this one, but I don't know. Oh man, it's some other news. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't stop laughing and giggling about that joint. Oh, City, yeah, from MLC, yes, sir. Don't load up that clip ever again. Malaysian said, don't load up that clip ever again, B. Yeah. Oh, man. I was going to load up the J-Easy. If y'all want me to load up another one, say it ain't so. I don't know where I got. Let me see if I got the clip, first of all. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I got it. Yeah, I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. All right, let me see if I got the clip, because there's something else where Jay-Z did something strange for a little bit of change. And I got that as well. I'll just, you know what? I'll leave it on y'all again. I'll leave it on y'all again. You guys are not going to be able to unsee this stuff. But if you want me to show it, I'll show it. It's on y'all. You already know the vibes. You spam up the fire emojis if you want me to show another clip where Jay-Z, I think for those who follow me and who follow me on Twitter, you guys have seen this already. But I got another one here. It's all on whether or not you guys put those fire emojis, and I'll decide to load it up. Otherwise, we'll get into the jump shot and we'll continue on about our day. So I'll just wait and see if fire emojis come out. If fire emojis end up flooding the screen from top to bottom, then I'll load up another one. But that's on y'all. I'll leave it on y'all. Otherwise, we'll go on about our business. And folks ain't gonna want to be on camera with me no more, B. Folks are gonna be like, you're gonna have look at the fire emojis. Oh crap. Oh crap. I don't know. I don't see it coming up. I think you guys put too many. What up, Cheat? I think you guys put too many fire emojis because I don't even see it loading up on the screen. It's like delayed. Let me make sure that it's not. The chat box is on. It's just kind of delayed and showing. All right, so I see the ton of fire emojis. Let's see if it actually loads up. Big Red with a $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Red. Sorry I missed it. I was zoned out. There they go. There go all the fire emojis loading up. It was just delayed. Flex Cool said you ice cold all city.
In some other news, iPod King Carter confirms
and I'm gonna
that he
just let
wants
this
that
one play
burrito.
off
I be having to be
real quick for
patient
those who
with my
just tuned
food.
in. I'll let this one finish
You know what I'm
playing
saying?
off,
Making
and then
sure
we'll go
the
into the
beard
next
don't get
one.
in it. Make sure I ain't chewing hair and like that. I swear to I'm a my next meal up. I wanted to be a burrito. I needed to be a burrito.
In some other news, iPod King Carter confirmed.
I am
All right,
the president of the baiting organization, the Masturbators of America, and we just
That makes me
hold
feel
up. That
real
is not
uncomfortable.
pause.
Yeah, that
Pause.
made me feel
No,
real,
no. You can't say it in
really
one sentence.
pause
Can we
again.
edit that one out?
Super pause. Hey,
Can we edit
yo,
pause?
all of that, bro. Jay is the president on his own of the Masturbators Club. That's his own club.
Make sure and
If
click
that didn't
up,
get
y'all.
established
Click
in
that
the
up.
2K crossover.
We need that on Twitter. Okay, click that and put it on
We
Twitter.
doing this stuff,
And
Yeah,
TikTok.
click that, bro.
Okay, click that.
See this on
Yes.
your Twitter, man.
If you watching,
Tag
Jay
me
is
on
the president
Twitter.
of that Masturbators Club.
But listen,
Oh,
man.
Fun times.
I am the
That was it.
the
All
president.
right, man. I told y'all, you're not gonna be able to unsee this stuff. All sorts of nightmares at night. Man, fun times. Woo! That was a lot to take in. I know it. Take a deep breath. It was a lot to take in. I don't know what's going on because, you know, between Jay-Eazy and iPod King Carter, my brothers, these are dudes that I've looked up to. Pioneers within the 2K community, man. Now they're going all sorts of different avenues and different directions, and I just don't know which way they're headed. To each their own, though, man. If you want a burrito, or whether or not you want a burrito, or whether you the president of the Masturbators Club of America, you know, folks have their own goals and their own paths in life. Some people's end goal is to get that burrito. Yeah, they're gonna kill me for that, bro. I know them boys between Jay-Z and iPod, they're probably gonna put their heads together and be like, yo, we getting them. Let's start watching the live stream so we can get them and compile a bunch of all city pause moments. They lost their damn minds. I can't look at Jay the same anymore. Ah, good times, man. Good times. Good vibes, like always, man. Good vibes, like always. Burritos do be fire, though, yeah. Mother is crazy. Oh, man. Sometimes you need that good laugh, bro. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. You could get us one step closer to 100K, man. I know a lot of you guys just watch and sometimes people forget to subscribe, but we have a goal in mind. So I'm going to constantly remind y'all. We want to make that goal happen together. Don said, hey, yo, now out there, heads together. Yeah. The Masturbators Club of America. I don't know how that was so wild, bro. That was one of the most wild moments. That's a 2K crossover. Me, Brutal Sim, and Jay-Eazy. we'll be recording the 2K crossover to release it on the weekend. In case you guys don't know, we're gonna have special guests on as well. So y'all look forward to that. Some of your content creators, favorite content creators, will be on the 2K crossover. So y'all be sure to tune in. It should be releasing on Saturday at 11 a.m. We'll record tomorrow, but we'll release it on Saturday around 11 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. Hot sauce in my burrito is what So Shiesty Jeezy said. Now, I have to like say who said it because I know folks are going to be on the lookout to clip some portions of my live stream for pause moments. So I'll be like, So Shiesty Jeezy said, hot sauce on my burrito. City almost crashed my truck so hard. Antoine Mitchell says City almost crashed my truck. Good times though. All City, have you ever met Brew or Jay in person? No, sir. No, sir. Brew is in a whole different country. But nah, me and Jay haven't met. Y'all should have iPod as a guest and interview him, his burrito. Like I said, we are gonna have special guests coming on to the 2K crossover. So y'all be ready for that. Well, Yadman, I could see Yadman making it. I could definitely see Yadman getting on. I like the homie Yadman. I've been watching Yadman for a long time. The stop event. They stop event. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Amanda, if you're not first, you sleep. If you're not first, you're last. Stay blessed. Appreciate you, Amanda. Sorry, miss. How do we fix our jump shots? All right, yeah, let's get into the jump shot. No, man, that was next level, Jeffrey. I ain't even finna read that. Zesty Jeffrey in the building. All right, man, let's talk about it, man. Some ways in which you guys can fix your jump shot. I know a lot of folks are struggling with their jump shot after the patch. I will say this. Yesterday we got on, and yesterday was like my first day really trying to zone in on how to fix this jump shot, whether it was me or whether I need to make an adjustment to my jump shot. And I got to tell you, without changing anything, I did one change on the first day, which was the day before yesterday, where I ended up switching to set point. I tried it for one game, immediately went back to push. So everything is still the same. When I got on yesterday, I was attempting to take a few shots and my timing was just way off. So this year, more than ever, if you really lock in on your animation, whether your shot is sped up, whether your shot is slowed down, you could really knock down these shots. But the point is like it's almost like if you think you're locked in, then take it up 2 more notches. And that's how much more focused you need to be to really understand the cue on your jump shot. At least that's what I've noticed for me. Like I be thinking I'm locked in, but I'm still using my muscle memory. So yesterday, I was missing, thinking I was locked in, and we're all talking amongst each other, and it's just like, yeah, I'm locked in. It looks like a good shot. So then there was this one shot in particular. It's almost like one of those things where you got to green one so that you can continue greening. And that's what happened yesterday. As soon as you make that first green where I was wide open and I got to see the exact cue for the green, made it happen, felt better shooting the rest of the night. So, even if you think you're there, take it up 2 more notches. If you think you're there and you're missing, put 2 more notches of focus on that jump shot, on that, like the shot timing cue. And then you'll get there. The reason why I'm saying that is don't go crazy trying to fix everything. It probably is user error. It probably is just you not fully focused on that jump shot cue. And sometimes you may need, you don't really want to focus so hard. So then you could work on things like what we have here. Boring Life of Faith in the building. So this was pre-game Jordan. He said, I figured it out. 2K fixed jump shot speeds like 2K21. He said he switched to 3/4 timing. And this has been going on for a long time, by the way, even in 2K24. Folks lowering the speed of their jump shot. He said then he made a new custom and he has it on push. And he said, oh my God, it's like pre-packed chicken. I'll bring up the next one here. This from Chalk. Tired of missing all your jump shots? Delete your jump shot and remake it. Again, there's another solution that's been going through the 2K community for a long time now, especially last year. If you had trouble with your jump shot, you use the same jump shot, just delete it, remake it, and for some reason, something weird happens and it resets. It's weird. I can't call it for you guys. I can't understand. These are some of the, it could be placebo, it could be superstition, it could very well be those things. But the fact is that when you do make these things happen, you somehow get a much more fluid range of motion in your jump shot. So if you find out that your cue is not aligning with what you're normally used to releasing your jump shot, try doing this, deleting your jump shot or lowering the speed of your jump shot, and it may work for you. If you guys have any additional information on how to fix your jump shot, anybody in the stream, something that's worked for you, sound off. Slick said what Chalk said worked for him. I don't get why so many people confused though. They fix latency, so of course, I don't think they're confused. I get it. I understand. What happens? I'll explain it, Nino. Appreciate your comment, by the way, Nino. For years, 2K's jumpers have been based off muscle memory for years, yeah. For years, it's been based off muscle memory. So a lot of people who are like veterans of the game, it's hard for them to make this transition out of muscle memory. Even in muscle memory, you still should have been focusing on your animation. But for some people, you play the game for so long, you're just locked in on the timing of your jump shot, muscle memory timing. So in the last couple years, now it's changed with shot timing fluctuations. So it's more important to pay attention to the animation, and that's hard. That's a tough learning curve to meet for a lot of players. But I can assure you guys that if you do focus on the animation, as I did last night, bricking to hitting, when you lock in on that animation, you'll start hitting more consistently. Getting your own head, worst shooting slump. Yeah, and I know how it feels for y'all, man. I get it. Because when you're not shooting well, it's like it feels like your whole game collapses. The defense is gonna play you guys way different when you got a shot on you. You understand? If they know you only could drive, then they're gonna step back for the drive. But if they know you could shoot and drive, the defense gotta be more cautious. And you sense that ASAP as a shooter. You sense that whole caution ASAP as a shooter, and you kind of have them wrapped around your finger when they're focused on your jump shot and they don't know whether you're gonna drive or you're gonna shoot. And then you can't shoot. For me, it kind of collapses a good portion of my game. I don't know if that happens for y'all, but what up, True? What's goody? Changed the blend of my jump shot to lower speed and it was good the next game. There you go. You see what I'm saying? Set point. Listen, yeah. I wish more people understood this. I can't use set point, right? And I'm shooting good now. These shot timing visual cues are a matter of preference. 1999 super chat from Ice CJ. How will you know when your shot is going to speed up and slow down when shooting? It's like I'm playing a guessing game with my own jump shot. One game I can go 9 for 9. The next I'm 1 for 7 on shooting the same shots. So there's different factors that determine whether your shot is going to be sped up. One of the first things that you guys should do, and you guys could learn a lot of this by playing offline in my career. This is where I've learned about shooting because I'm going no money spent. So I'm really using offline to increase my gameplay. So when a defender is in proximity, your shot is going to be sped up, and it's tremendously sped up. NBA 2K Lab has dropped the numbers for this stuff. It's like sped up by a lot. This is why it's important, y'all. This is why I'm trying to stress to y'all that if you're really looking at your animation, nothing else matters. If you really, because just because your shot is sped up doesn't mean that the animation is going to play out any differently. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to see. What I mean, the motion of your hands to release is going to play out the same exact way, whether your shot is sped up or not. The timing on when you press the square button and release it is what's different. But if you focus on that animation, if it's sped up, you'll see it. And whenever you get up here, let it go. Now folks say just use set point or just use this. It's preference, y'all. The timing visual cue is preference, and it's going to be different for different jump shots. That's what a lot of folks ain't understanding. They ain't fully grasping this stuff. Your jump shot is different from this man's jump shot. So push or release is going to look different on this man's jump shot than it's going to look for you. It's not a clear set points is what I'm trying to get to. Sometimes you may have to say, for instance, you're accustomed to kind of releasing it right here when it kind of goes to the top of your head before you push off. If you're accustomed to that, right? And say you go set point, and then you see on your jump shot that the green is probably like right here instead of right here. Do you get what I'm saying? For each jump shot is going to be different. You need to put it, one, you got to do it according to your preference, whatever you feel most comfortable with. But when you're making your jump shot, make sure it aligns to your normal visual cue, the cue that you're normally used to releasing on. Make sure it aligns with the jump shot. So if you're used to releasing it right before the push and you put set point, then make sure that jump shot still aligns when it's still up here. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense to you, because not every jump shot meshes well with set point or push. Is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Yo, saw a video on YouTube the other day saying how 2K Lab and 2K2s have lied about 2K animations, and they clipped you in it as well. Really interesting. I haven't seen it. I'm sure when you become creators like 2K Lab and 2K2s, you're gonna get, and even myself, you're gonna get folks coming out the woodwork. So it just comes with the territory. All City doing it once again. The 2K community needs this type of videos. Yeah, we out here, Moist. We out here. It is what we do. Hopefully you guys could try some of these solutions. Hopefully fix your jump shot. I want to say I haven't had to do this myself. Although I went through the same struggles as you guys, where as soon as we got on the game after the patch, I couldn't hit a shot. But I was able to kind of make that adjustment. And I still can't confirm whether it's 100% for me yet. I need a couple more days to confirm if I need to make an adjustment or not. But each day I'm like, okay, let me see if I can figure it out. From the day before yesterday, when I get on today, I'll be able to get some more practice in with it. But with each day, I've been able to overcome the challenge. I just need to make it consistent to the point that when I get on, I'm already there instead of having to take a few shots to get there again. I had a jumper that was wet on push, but I made a faster jumper and had to change it to release to hit consistently. So good point. Thank you for saying that, Nino the Demon. Yeah, thank you for saying that. But that's exactly what I'm referring to. Exactly what Nino the Demon mentioned. Have you heard if they fixed the Rex? I haven't heard that they fixed it. I had went out and came back. I just got back in before this. I started this live stream. So I didn't go to checking whether Mike Wang, Zach Timmerman, or anybody else confirmed about the badge resets for Rec. But I did see a tweet earlier this morning from, which I could pull up. I could pull it up, matter of fact. Give me a second, because I got it here. I'll pull it up in just 1 second. Shooting, Chalk on how to fix your jump shot, Chalk on badges. There we go. That's Chalk on badges resetting. And I saw that earlier today. The badge reset glitch is still happening. It's not worth it to play any game mode on NBA 2K24 right now. There's no guarantee that you'll be able to get your progress back. In regards, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, yeah. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you play against us, we went into the rec last night, by the way, but we didn't get a team to quit on us. If a team quits on you guys while you're in the rec center, you run the risk of having all your badges reset back to bronze. Now, I did send out a message to Baluba, Mike Wang, and Zach Timmerman, and I didn't get a response as of yet. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, because I love playing rec. I want to get out into the rec center, and like, we're worried. We had to, yesterday we were beating a team and we had to just stop beating them. Like, we had to just let them score on the other end. 2 of them had already quit. And we were wondering if the rest of them were going to quit. And was like, yo, just let them score, bro. And we dead seriously just let them walk down the court and score. And these dudes, we're standing still. We're dead. This that random life. We're dead standing still on defense. And these dudes are trying to shake us up. They're trying to sauce us up while we're standing still, letting them score. They're going into 15 dribble animations, and we're like, homie, shoot the rock, Brody. What are you doing? They're running up to our defenders that are standing still and trying to sauce us up. Even though there's like 15 wide open spots to take a shot. So brain dead, so wild. But yeah, we ended up finishing out the game, and they didn't quit, so. Yeah, man. I was hoping that we would, yesterday 2K kind of went down. I wasn't able to log in, so I thought maybe they were sending out like a sort of hot fix for the rec center. I didn't think they would leave us like not knowing for so long. I thought they would have been something by now. I used early in 2K23. This year I switched very late. Doesn't make your jump shot faster or slower. Nice. I'm grinding 1v1 build until they fix the rec badge. Yeah, man, it's sad. I want to get into the rec. Just had to do it. How much time we got? Let me see what else I got, because I know there's a bunch of stuff. There's some stuff that I know I post that I screenshot, but I didn't save. If you guys don't know, let me put this up here. Let me pull this up. This is good information from 2K Lab. By the way, if you want to sign up for 2K Lab Premium, you can use my own promo code and save yourself 20% if you want insider information like this. Or hold on a second. Or you want access to that Jumpshot tool, which is extremely valuable. You may want to consider that. But this is the green window pre-patch to post-patch provided to us by the good folks over at NBA 2K Lab. Look at how small that green window is pre-patch. And this is the green window that I was using and shooting really well on. If you knew your timing, you was shooting good. Well, I was starting to shoot good. Like 3-4 days prior to the patch, I was starting to shoot really consistent. Now, they're saying pretty much, 2K Lab is pretty much saying that we have a green window that's almost double the size. You guys see the green is representing, the green line is representing post-patch green window. And that's with a 94 three-pointer. I appreciate you, Jamal. Yeah, you already know the vibes. We out here, Jamal. When you move the release speed down one to me, it makes the initial jump animation for the shot smoother. Max feels like a delay. Interesting. EBM, watching your videos has definitely helped my shooting. Nice, EBM. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you being here. This big heart is on my screen, and I can't understand why. Is that something new? Oh, I guess I could react now. Let me see if I can react. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know I could do that. So yeah, in comparison, it looks like an ocean, but folks are still bricking out there. So that led Shoot to send out this tweet saying like, yo, what the hell is going on? Let's make a petition. Reverse shooting back to how it was. How is the green window bigger, but I'm building brick houses out there? And I think a lot of you guys are feeling the exact same way. You got a bigger green window, but you're building brick houses. And, you know, it's like the homie said earlier, if latency has gotten fixed, then naturally your jump shot is going to be quicker, or it's going to be different. Your timing is going to have to be different if you got accustomed to the latency. Yeah, it's facts, saving. That's the only thing I run. Slick, I recommend. It's tough because let me pull up this window, right? Let me pull up. I'll explain it to you right now. Slick asked if a 92-3 ball is good, and a 92-3 ball is not bad. It ain't like I could say that a 92-3 ball is just a bad look. It depends on what you're targeting. And it may very well be different with this patch. You may find good use for a 92-3 ball. But you see the to the right on the green line, you see that the two dots on the right side of the green line, the two dots that are after it goes down, then you have it goes straight again, and you have the two dots. What 2K Labs ended up finding out was that that number, that dot right there between 85 all the way up until 95 was very similar. It wasn't until you hit 96 that second, that where it drops, that second dot from the right was raised up way higher, and something like 30% higher on top of that. So a 92.3 ball, I don't know if this changed after the patch, after the update. I don't know if this changed. But from an 85 to a 95, from what I understand, 2K Labs explained there was about a 1 to 3% difference in the most effective parts of the green window. It wasn't until the later edges of the green window that you started seeing some differences. And at 95, there was only a 6% increase from 85. It wasn't until you went to 96 that number went up tremendously, and that little green dot, second from the right, moved up 30% higher, making your green window much larger. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it's tough to understand, but I know the last thing you guys want to do is go with a high 3 ball and then have somebody out there with an 85 shooting just as good as you. From my recommendation, I know what a 96 3 ball does out there. I know what a 97, 98 does out there. If you're going to shoot for a higher 3 ball, go for something like that. In my opinion, if you're going to shoot for a higher 3 ball going into the 90s, go for 96, just to be on the safe side. We see what 96 does out there. 96 just goes crazy. Lights out. Definitely Gatorade facility. I heard Gatorade facility was glitching out. Yeah, Gatorade facility is definitely different timing from the reg. I gotta say, I was happy with the way that I had been shooting prior to the patch, and my practice was done offline, playing in my career, just locking in on my cue, on my animation. So you guys could very well lock in. Remember, you're not supposed to be doing this off muscle memory, yeah? So the very first step, if you're having trouble with your shooting, the very first step is getting real comfortable with your animation. And I did that through repetition in my career. So much so that now I don't even use screens. I started out the year, mind you, I had no ball handle. You guys know I'm going no money spent. So when I'm playing my career offline with no ball handle, I had to methodically set a screen, walk over the screen, and take your jump shot. And that's like 60 overall. You get what I'm saying? So much so that now I don't call for no screens. I just do my two little dribble combinations, get wide open, or it's considered open, I should say. And I shoot like I'm right in front of the AI. Like the AI is right there, but he's just too late to put his hands up. And because I lock in on my jump shot cue, I knock him down. And I'm trying to translate that sort of gameplay or shooting online. And it just made me a better shooter, just so you know. Of course, we all know, for the glizzy face that's in the stream, Drew Killian, being that you wanted some attention, I'll give you some attention. I think everybody and their mother knows that offline is very different from online. Your timing cue, glizzy face, is what I keep telling you to lock in on. These weirdos, I swear to God, everybody want to be a superstar. You want to put on a KB. If you were listening, glizzy face, you would have known that I was telling you guys to lock in on your visual cue. Which means if you're locking in on visual cue, then you're going to have the same visual cue offline as you would online. Guys are such clowns, B. I go to practice facility, but even then, it's nothing like it. Yeah, facts. I just spent a half an hour talking about visual cue, and this glizzy face is going to talk about it's different offline, like I'm a noob out here. I've been playing this game since the very first 2K ever released. You should listen. That's why you got 2 ears, glizzy face. Clip that. Burrito Boy. That's going to be the next one. Burrito Boy. That's going to be the next one. Stop playing with me, man. Do I look like I'm stuttering, or do I look like I'm not like confident in the things that I'm speaking about? And I'm not saying that this is absolute. I'm just sharing my experience with y'all because I've played offline. Last year, I didn't play any offline, and I had a good amount of trouble shooting. I didn't feel 100% comfortable with my shot. But this year, it feels different because I'm doing a lot of practicing. So I'm playing a lot of offline, and it's getting me more comfortable with my player. Do you get what I'm saying? What up, Mike Johnson? What's good? You already know the vibes. I was waiting for AC to respond to that dude. I know he saw and hate that. Yeah, you gotta hate that, man, because we don't be on those type of vibes in here. It's all love in here, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But when I see WTF, there's something in me that irks me. When I see that WTF, I don't know. There's something in me that starts boiling. It is what it is, man. Doodle cakes. I was trying to remember what I said about doodle cakes yesterday. I was trying to remember it. I was thinking about making a t-shirt or something. Doodle cakes. But good vibes, man. Good vibes. I think Drew is butthurt also. Let him be butthurt. He needs to be butthurt. He needs to be butthurt. Oh, it's like folks are lost, bro. They don't see the vibe. For one, we got a vibe in here. Everybody be on good vibes. And then I see WTF. Oh, man, that's not a good mix, B. That's not a good mix for me. But it is what it is. We're not going to go off. I was pushed, but had to change the set point after the update. And a lot of people are doing that, yeah? A lot of people are changing their shot timing. And if you change your shot timing visual cue, then consider changing your, and that doesn't work, consider lowering the speed of your jump shot. And that may work as well. Talking about a good PG. Visual cue is where it's at. My career will get you right with it. And thank you for saying that, Shannon, because this is not something that I anticipated knowing. I could only give you guys my experience so far. And because I'm going no money spent this year, I'm playing a lot of offline. And what I noticed that me playing offline is making me a better player online. And I thought that was partially due to me being more comfortable with my visual cue and understanding that visual cue. So that's what I'm trying to get at. It's tough to readjust to shooting after adjusting to the game initially. It sure is. You ain't lying, Darren. I was so disappointed. One of the last things that I want to experience in 2K24 is having to go back and relearn your jump shot every month or so. If you lock in your jump shot, because this has happened to me over the past few years, where I lock in my jump shot, you get the jump shot, whether it was base 3, set shot 25, back in the day, 98, and an Exum. You guys know, where I lock in my jump shot that everybody is using, but for some reason I go broke. And the only thing that I could think of when I compare this year's experience to previous year's experiences over the last few years is that I never played offline. I make my player 85, 90 and bring him right online because I despise offline. But this year I'm playing offline. So I feel like I have a way better understanding of things this year, especially that this year is geared more to your shot timing visual cue as opposed to muscle memory like it has in previous years. Tron said 98 was my all-time favorite. Yeah, we had a bunch of jump shots over the years. And I would sit there and watch other players goated, going crazy, shooting on 2 defenders and knocking it down, and I would have trouble hitting wide opens. I'd have little spurts, few weeks of shooting amazing, and then right back to mediocre. That's just my reality. But this year, I think it's going to be something different. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to be something different. You can also play street games too offline. Nice. Yeah, I do. Yep. And I noticed that it's a different timing offline. Like if you go into I don't know if it's considered the street ball court. I don't know if it's considered offline. I imagine it is. But I noticed that it's a different timing in that street ball than it is in the NBA, because I would try and take that same timing through muscle memory, reluctance to pay attention to the visual cue. I'll go into the street ball, and with that same timing that I use in the NBA, it's not registering in the street ball. Again, this is part of the process that had me focus on the animation. These are some of the trials and tribulations I had. I would go into the street ball court. Damn, but why I can't hit in here and I'm knocking them down in the NBA? Refocus onto the animation. Boom, start knocking them down. So the animation in any game mode, focusing on the animation, whether you're playing online, whether you're playing in the street ball, whether you're playing in the NBA, what I'm trying to get at here is if it won't lie to you like previous years. Focusing on the animation doesn't seem to lie to you. If you just refocus on that animation, you'll be able to get the timing. That's what's happened for me so far, I could say. I don't know if it'll happen for you guys, but that's what's happened for me. I have to play offline. If I play with randoms, everything in my house will be broken. So either my cousins or offline. I hear that. I've been having fun playing offline too. I really enjoy it. 89.3K subs. Yes, indeed. Road to 100K. If you guys haven't subbed to All City yet, please do so and join the journey. Yes, you guys can help get us one step closer, man. Don't think that your subscription will be made in vain and that we're too large. We appreciate everybody who subscribes. As a matter of fact, something amazing just happened. Right next to, I ended up going to a supermarket, and I'm already involved in a gym. And you guys know I was talking about maybe considering starting a fitness channel, right? And hopefully Don is in here. Don Dada, hopefully you in here. But I decided to just go check out a gym that was right close to the supermarket. My regular gym is maybe like 2 blocks down. I go into the gym to see what they're about. It looked fairly new. When I went, I ended up finding out that they had only been here a year. So they are fairly new, and it looks amazing when you walk in. The gym that I'm in currently, it gets really packed. Even when I'm trying to go during off hours, it's still too many people for my liking. So I go into this new gym, and it turns out that they have like an influencer program. And I didn't know this. I just walked in because it was right by the supermarket. So let me go take a quick side trip and see if I would consider this new place. And as soon as I walked in, I liked what I saw. But anyway, the guy ends up talking to me, and he ends up telling me that they have an influencer program, which will get you a free membership. And not only that, get you paid. They closed the gym down for influencers at particular hours, which this is amazing stuff to me. This just happened to me today. They closed the gym down for influencers so that influencers could connect with their audience in a gym, in a gym setting, without random people just walking around or you interrupting other people's workouts, which I thought was just absolutely amazing. The reason why I'm bringing this up is that if any of you guys are like on the fence, the world is changing, and there's a lot of folks that are starting to see the value in content creators. So much so that I think it was Mr. Beast who now signed the contract with the NBA. If I'm not mistaken, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. So I think I'm just trying to make you guys aware of this stuff now, because the world is changing around us, y'all. And this type of social media stuff, there's a lot of weight when you got a following. And I'm noticing this daily, so much so that on a casual trip to a new gym, where the only reason why I'm going into this gym is because I don't want to be in a crowded gym. I want to just stay focused on my workout. And just like that, so now I got to meet with the dude on Sunday where they'll have this event for the influencers, and see if I want to go that route, because I don't even necessarily know if I want to be involved with any influencer program. There's some terms, you got to sign a contract and all this stuff. So I just think it was cool. Yeah, Mr. Beast logo. Yeah, the Hornets partnership. So yeah, and when the homies told me about Mr. Beast and connecting with the NBA or the Hornets, I said, oh, that's a huge step. That's a huge step for a lot of folks, man. They're starting to see the value in content creators. The sky is the limit, y'all. If y'all on the fence about creating content, y'all on the fence about becoming an influencer, don't think twice. Don't think twice, because this is where we're headed. We're headed this way. And it's great to know that a lot of people who've never had a voice could actually share their voice with millions of people around the world. I just think it's dope. I wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully it inspires somebody. Hopefully that little tiny story inspires somebody to say, you know what, maybe it was meant to be. And I was telling the guy in the gym, I said, I was talking to my stream a couple weeks ago, thinking about starting a fitness channel. I said, maybe this is God talking to me. I don't know. Maybe it's God trying to tell me, hey, go ahead and start that fitness channel. And by the way, here you go, your own gym to do your content in with no restrictions, which is crazy. It's like a gigantic place. I forgot how many square footage he said. It was a lot. So AC connected to the Knicks. Imagine. Imagine. But you never know, man. You never know what could come of this stuff. That's the one thing that I find most beautiful about creating content, is that you never know what tomorrow brings. And for some people, that may make them feel uncomfortable. But for me, it's always exciting. Yesterday I'll give you another example. Yesterday, I don't want to say the company's name, but yesterday I had a meeting with a CEO from a company. And he wanted to help me move merchandise, is the best way I could put it. Merchandise for me. It says, like, see this t-shirt, we love All City. But there's more on the bootleg end. I already have that. So, and I'm comfortable with the stuff that I have, but I decided to meet him anyway. And I want to share this with you guys to help you guys see the leverage that you have when walking into meetings. First of all, I love the way the guy was setting up the meetings and sending me reminders and a reminder on the day of the meeting, which I really loved about that. I always love people who work like that, because that's how I work. I definitely don't like to waste. I don't like nobody wasting my time, and I don't like to waste nobody else's time. So anyway, we ended up meeting up, and everything that he was trying to sell me, it ain't working. So I had to pretty much slow it down and say, all right, hold on a second. I have more experience, me personally. I have a graphic design background. So I have more experience than your whole team. And I'm telling him this stuff. I have more experience, years experience, as my experience in graphic design goes back over 2 decades. So I'm telling him this. I have this ton of experience, and I have this experience with the stuff that he's trying to sell me. So I said, let's slow this down a bit, because what you're offering me is not suitable, as I already have exceeded those needs. But we can work something out for other potential up and coming creators. As you guys know, the All City team, the managers within our Discord, a lot of them are becoming content creators. So I referenced that to him. And I said, I have a team of up and coming creators that could possibly use these type of services, from graphic designers to having your website to also providing merchandise for creators. His approach was going towards large fish, big creators. But most big creators already have these things that he's offering established. So I said, maybe you should try targeting a bunch of small fish who have the potential to become big fish, and they grow with your company. So I'm just sharing this stuff to kind of give you guys insight as to what could happen one day to the next. I want you guys to see this because, maybe, I wasn't suited for a 9-to-5 experience for my whole life. It would have left me miserable. It just wasn't I've never liked the idea of a 9-to-5. To each their own. Your response, don't go leaving your job or quitting school for. Not everybody has the same work ethic. I approach this content creation with a way greater work ethic than I would in a 9-to-5. But the difference is that this is me. Any mistakes I make, it's me. Any success I make, it's me. As opposed to, trying to make that happen for another man. So hopefully this inspired y'all, man. I love that these streams could go wherever. We never know where these streams are gonna go. That's why I appreciate you guys being here. But on that note, hopefully it inspired y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. Hopefully you guys fix your jump shots out there. I'm finna get on the game myself. I will be in our Discord. Wishing you guys many blessings. Hopefully you have a safe and blessed rest of your night. I'll catch you guys either on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.